Okay. Meeting of the Board of Assessors of Gardner, Massachusetts on Tuesday, April 12th. And the meeting is now in session at 2:06 p.m. First item on the agenda, review and approve the minutes of March 15, 2002.
I will make that motion to accept the meeting minutes of March 15, 2022.
And I will second that motion.
All right, motion made and second to approve the minutes of the March 15th, 2022 meeting. Next item on the agenda, review and sign the March real estate, personal property, and excise abatement reports.
All right, and here we go. This is just the sheet to sign on top, and the report is under it, so the total's right there. And I actually signed them already.
Very good.
Yeah, that was the real estate. This is the personal property. And this is the motor vehicle.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. All right, that's those.
All right, that item is completed. We go to the next item, review and sign commitment, warrant for exercise tax commitment for 2022 and 2002?
2022-02, so that's the second commitment for
Okay.
motor vehicle. So these are, the top one is to the collector, the bottom one is to the auditor, and I have 2 copies of each. Actually, I can actually start that one.
Sure.
Excellent.
Having completed this item on the agenda, we now move to the next item on the agenda, the assessor's update.
All right, so well, I shouldn't say not a ton going on. There's a ton going on. With the reval, I'm doing kind of cleanup in the database. I'm adding photos to parcels that don't have them. I'm going through all of the vacant land, which I think there's over 600 parcels, and I'm putting a visit history. and I'm doing an overview, like a bird's eye view from the map. Taking a screenshot of that, kind of outlining it, putting the screenshot as the photo on the parcel. So that counts as the visit history, toward the visit history, and the DOR likes that, because they haven't been done in a long time. So I'm kind of chipping away at stuff like that. We have the solar array on Mill Street, has a new owner as of last November. We've been kind of going back and forth with them. There's been questions as to the ending or the termination of the pilot agreement because it was originally leased by the Gardner Redevelopment Authority. And looking at the agreement, the pilot does end when the lease ends. So the new owner not only bought the array, but they purchased the land from the Gardner Redevelopment Authority. So we're talking with the new owners now, trying to figure out what they owe. They will get a pro rata real estate tax bill because they've owned the property now since November. So we'll bill them through June for fiscal year '22. So they'll get a prorated bill. I did have to consult DLS law because it's fairly unprecedented the way everything happened. Being leased originally, now being owned, the pilot agreement ending. That doesn't generally happen. It usually transfers to the new owner, but the circumstances were different. So DLS law confirmed that for fiscal year '22, the full payment is due. So the new owner seems agreeable to that. We had a meeting with them yesterday virtually, and I also told them about the pro rata bill. So they seemed okay with that. They are going to send us a proposal for a pilot agreement. So if we can get something, agreed upon with them, that'll be good. That's kind of good for everybody because they know what they'll be paying every year, and we know what we'll be getting every year. So, if taxes were to go way up or whatever, they know what they're paying. So that's very good for them. It's good for everybody. I don't think there's anything else major going on, just really the reval stuff, chipping away at those little things. I even pick up the laptop once in a while on the weekend. It's like, well, I can do a few photos, no big deal, Yeah, so that's about it for my update.
Any questions?
None. Very well. Sounds good.
Make a vote to accept the assessor's update.
I'll make that motion to accept the assessor's update.
I'll second it.
Good, because
Can't do it.
I definitely would.
Next item on the agenda, executive session under 7, under purpose 7, to comply with and act under the authority of any general law. For the purpose of review, discuss, and vote on FY22 veteran exemption applications, and to discuss the Mill Street Solar.
Which we already did.
And array. Have we already done that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will make that motion as stated.
All right, and...
I will second that, and I will attend to.
Okay. One more.